Okay, thanks everybody. This is going to be good. We'll see. I brought a guitar so that I can just play through any silences, and you'll say, "Oh, he was just playing guitar. That's kind of cool." I'm really happy to be here. Whitney asked me last week if I would participate, and I feel honored to be part of this. I think I'm not relevant, really, in any way to tonight's event. So I apologize for that. And my material is particularly irrelevant, so I've tried to dig deep, but I mostly do jokes about like dogs and balloons and things like that. So I'm really a distraction for tonight, but that's fine. But wow, this is a hell of an event. You know, comedians love benefits are just our favorite things to do because you know the sound you can hear of silverware hitting plates and it's just you're like, oh, this is gonna go well. I like this. And there's some important people in the audience, I understand, so it's nice to feel some pressure, but to know you're gonna eat it just like everyone else has eaten their dinner. But anyway, it's not about me and typical guy, right? I'm at this event here and I'm worrying about my jokes. So I do feel privileged. Hearing those young ladies speak was very moving, very powerful. So I'd like to give you a hand. I have the guitar, and I wish I had a song that I could play. Hearing Milk was incredible voice. I don't, yeah, I'm not going to do that either. So, but I have the guitar. I've tried to write songs. It's just not my forte. I did write a protest song, but it was an instrumental, so it was very ineffective. But there were some dissonant chords in there. If you listen closely, like this guy's mad about something for sure. I don't know if it's politics or what, but he's mad. So I usually just I just play it sometimes for background. So that's what I'll do tonight and get into my jokes here. I'm tired of the news. I just can't watch it anymore. It's just too upsetting. At this point, I feel like they should just change it. They should just call it What's Wrong. Hi, it's 6 o'clock. Here's what's wrong. Now for the local news, here's the worst shit that happened the closest to you. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to think of my most relevant material. This one's pretty good. As a man, I've learned that it's very easy to sound creepy. All you have to do is add the word ladies to the ends of things that you say. It can be anything like, thank you so much for having me on the benefit tonight, ladies. Like, this is the most harmless thing. Help, I've fallen into a well and I can't get out, I'm trapped. Ladies? It's like a jacuzzi down here, come on, all right. I think it's really cool the way flash mobs came and went so quickly as a phenomenon. I think they could probably bring fajitas out from the kitchen a little bit later. That's about smoke, that joke. One time I was eating a fajita and I burnt the roof of my mouth, like pretty bad. It was all tender and really hurt. And I thought, oh God, the roof of my mouth. Then I thought, wait a minute, the roof of my mouth? This is the ceiling of my mouth. The roof of my mouth is up here. Whoever named this was not using the attic of their mouth at all. All right. Wordplay, ladies. How do you market a cruise to people? That seems kind of hard. It's like, hey, do you like hotels? Yeah. How about one that could sink? Oh, I could drown in my bed? Yeah, that sounds great. I like sports bars. Sports bars are great because they collect all the people I don't want to hang out with. They put them in one room. Where are you going for the next 3 hours? I know where I'm not going. But those guys get mad at the TV without me. I never went bungee jumping. The closest I did was I was born. Somebody went, pfft. That's my life you're talking about. I think the worst time to have a heart attack is during a game of charades. I think a treehouse is insensitive. That's like killing something and then making one of its friends hold it. Men are 90 times more likely than women to fart into a plastic bag at some point in their lives. I think at the gym they should have one stationary bike that's in wheelie position. They're like, yeah, I'll ride a wheelie for 20 minutes. That's great. I wasn't going to do that one. I wish I left it out. I was like, oh yeah, everybody works out, right? I go to the gym religiously, actually, about twice a year around the holidays. I have an L-shaped sofa at home, lowercase. Thank you, that table over there. I appreciate that. It's my demo. I was walking down the street and this guy waved to me. And then he came up to me and he said, I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else. And I said, I am. See, this is really relevant. If you're sitting in a drum circle, I wonder if there's a moment where you're like, I'm never going to be rich. All right, rich people, you get that. There we go. They're like, haha, poor people. If somebody asks you the question, are you ticklish? It doesn't matter whether you say yes or no. They're going to touch you. If they say, are you ticklish, and you don't want to be touched, you have to say something like, I have diarrhea. Don't touch me or you're going to make it come out. That was going to be my closer, but that's no good. So. It's weird. You know, it's just about connecting with people. It's hard to know how you can connect with someone. Sometimes I feel like I'm making a connection with a stranger, but then it turns out I'm wrong. Like I was in a mall and I saw this lady hitting her kid. So I went up to her and I was like, yeah, get him! And she got all mad at me. I was like, I'm on your side here. This summer I'm going to go to the beach and bury metal objects that say get a life on them. This is my last joke. I love the beach. I like to get there really early before everybody else shows up. Take like 30 bottles with notes in them. Throw them into the water. And then when someone goes to pick up one of the bottles, I go behind them, stand there. Because when they open the bottle, inside there's a note that says, I'm standing right behind you. Thanks, everybody. Those are the jokes. Please give a lot of money.